Did you know Jesus only mentions two things that he wants you to guard against in this life? Amid everything he could have said, he says, these are the two things I want you to fight against. I want you to watch out for. I want you to be aware of the influence in your life. And they're the same two things that Paul finishes this entire list of explaining what people will look like in the end times. And he gets to these final two things. And he says, because of these two things, avoid these people. This is what people will look like. Where he goes through this whole list, where he says people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient, unappeasable, lacking self-control, treacherous, reckless. And he gets all the way to the end of this list. And the final two things are, number one, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. And Jesus said, one of the two things he says, I want you to be on guard against the love of money, possessions, the thorny soil that will come in and choke the seed of the word of God. This is scary to me. Living in the wealthiest country to ever exist, and Jesus is constantly talking about being aware of this and then having a heart for the poor. So I feel the fear of the Lord on this, and I don't just want to inspire you to hear these words. I want to move you to action. I put a link in my bio for Compassion International to sponsor impoverished children. I believe this is the most trustworthy Christian agency taking care of the poor. But it doesn't stop there. The second thing Jesus says to guard against is the last thing in this list. And then it goes on and says, avoid such people. It emphasizes the final thing in this list where it says this: lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, and having the appearance of godliness, yet denying its power. And Jesus says, I want you to be aware of the leaven of the Pharisees. Be on guard against religious people who elevate customs and traditions above loving people.